Hello again, Ray from Don's Garage, Mountain Showman at RimOfTheWorld.net, and I am on the Highway 18, heading from Running Springs to Crestline. Just got off work here at 2 p.m. It is now 2:26 p.m. I'm going pretty slow across the road just to be safe. There's no traffic behind me. I'm not holding anybody up, and for proof, there's a roof. Oh, you can't see it now. There's a rearview mirror. Out the back, no cars. Out the front, you can see that it's very foggy out here right now. Visibility is about, I'd say 50 yards. It's not really that bad, but for someone who's not used to the roads, it would be very hard because you cannot see the yellow lines or the white lines. All there is slush, and I will tell you what, when this starts sticking later, you're going to see that whiteout condition where it's solid white on the roads, solid white in front of you, solid white on the sides, and it's very hard to discern the road surface. We're passing the 173. That was a Caltrans snowplow, this now being plowed. There is also snowplow here on the side of the road. Looks like the operator is probably checking his plow as he's getting ready to make a run across the 18 behind us. What I wanted to let you know is that I just saw very, very, very harsh winds down by Arrowhead Villas, and the wind is really starting to pick up as we go across the rim. Got slapped in the windshield with a few ice fingers off the trees. The wind's really blowing. I'm sure you can see that the tree rain is coming down. That'd be the water melting off of the frozen branches of the trees. The roads are very slushy here. Very good traction. It's got a little bit of slush in the middle and in the center, but as far as the tire tread areas go, the tire tracks of the previous drivers have cleared the slush away, and it's basically like driving on wet roads. Still going to be careful, but that's going to give you a lot more traction and make it easier to drive. I haven't seen any cars accidents yet. No accidents, no disabled vehicles. People are being very careful today. There were some accidents earlier, but right now, going across the rim, I've seen nothing that's interfering with traffic. It is, like I said, very cold, very windy, but as of now, we've got pretty good traction on the road. Not too much to speak of in the way of ice or snow, just a lot of slush, and the vehicles going ahead of us are clearing out tracks with their cars that are giving us ability to hit the traction surface down below. Coming up to the high school now, as we near the high school on Highway 18 heading eastbound. Just a road conditions report. I'm seeing looks like a Bird Tech trash truck ahead of us. It's really, you do need to be careful driving in this, because at any second, you're right behind a slow-moving vehicle, and you've got to be careful. You do not want to rear end one of these trucks. It just makes for a real wet situation to be standing on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck, because you plowed into some truck or you got plowed into. Again, you want to watch out for other vehicles. Be ready to take evasive action. At any point, anybody can come around that corner right there, sliding right towards me. You got to think to yourself, do I have an escape route? At this point, I'd probably turn over into that side parking lot. You can hit your brakes, you can speed up to avoid them, but you always want to be on the ready for a vehicle that comes out at you in the fog, sliding if it's already lost control. And do your best to make sure you have your seatbelts on, make sure your kids are in the car seats, make sure you don't have any large loose items around the vehicle, up on the seats or on the back window dash of your cars, because if you do get into an accident, those items can fly forward and hit you. So anyways, again, this is Ray, Mountain Towman, RimOfTheWorld.net, and, sorry, you guys will look at my neck. I'm just passing the high school, and I will give you a report when I get in the Crestline, but I'm thinking from here on out, it's going to be smooth sailing. So we'll call it good for now. Going across the river, pretty icy by Heaps Peak and Tally Mountain coming out of Running Springs, but after that, it gets pretty much just wet on the roads, as you can see here. It's just wet. There's a little bit of accumulation on the side. Not very much to speak of yet. I understand this weather system is supposed to bring in some cold air tonight, and tonight we're really supposed to get hit. From what I understand, the snow that came down today wasn't even supposed to happen yet. It was supposed to happen tonight. So, you know how that goes. I won't officially do a 10-foot snow dance, but, hey, it's happened in other places at other times. Anyways, you guys have a safe drive. Be careful driving across the rim. This is Ray with Don's Garage, Mountain Towman, RimOfTheWorld.net. If I see anything else on the way home, I will definitely keep you guys posted. For the most part, it's a safe drive. Just be careful. If you're in two-wheel drive, keep your chains on. Four-wheel drive, keep those hubs locked, and stay safe. Get home to your family.